Through the wire winds, the shadows are calling. Frost on my breath as the night ignites. Ice in my veins, but my fire is burning. I ride the storm under silver lights. Witches brew, the night won't break us. Snow can't hide the path we take. Hear the howl, the storm can shake us, but we stand strong, we will not quake. Frozen skies and the moonlight's whisper. Magic flows through the winter air. Every step leaves a mark in the blizzard. Every spell sparks a brilliant flare. Witches brew, the night won't break us. Snow can't hide the path we take. Hear the howl, the storm can shake us, but we stand strong, we will not quake. Ice and amber, we'll remember. Cold forever, stand as one, we fall as never. Always never. Witches brew, the night won't break us. Snow can't hide the path we take. Hear the howl, the storm can shake us, but we stand strong, we will not quake. Fade on repeat. Stand strong over the snowstorm. Running over the will not, but we stand strong over snowstorm, over snowstorm, over snowstorm.
She's there. You don't just see her. Standing in the background, never in the light. Always where the chaos breaks into the night. Watching every moment, listening to where you might think she's missing, but she's always there. Every step you're taking, every choice you make, something in the silence, something feels awake. She's always watching, just out of view. Every path leads back to you. Nothing here is what it seems. She's the shadow in between. Knows more than she's saying, sees what others don't, guiding without speaking, showing what they won't. Every hidden pathway, every whispered clue, maybe she's been shaping everything you do. Do you feel it shifting? Something's not the same. Every quiet moment whispers out her name. She's always watching, just out of view. Every path leads back to you. Nothing
way the lights exploded, it's almost like we made something angry.
And what's up, everybody? I hope you liked my a Clara from Tale. I figured that was fitting. That was fitting.
It was really good, Dana. You did a really good job on that.
Oh, thank you. I couldn't help myself.
No, it was great.
Just let's hope just the From Gods and the YouTube gods are just on our side.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think you got it. I think you did good on it.
Right? She's creepy. She's always watching. We don't know anything about her. But welcome, everyone, and thank you, Doc. I appreciate that you promoted us during your stream. And I've been talking to my mom. My mom's very excited. She wants to join you for your Monarch talk. So Mama Susie's digging Monarch.
Nice.
Yes. But awesome. I'm like, I worked on that all day.
Good. No, you did really good on that, Dana. I liked the song was good and the clips fit well with the song and everything, and you did a really good job. You should be proud of that.
Right now, all we got to do is get the actress Clara to see it, and
and let you know, hey,
yeah,
give me
like,
wink,
I'm watching
wink, or put your hand over your eye.
Right,
give
I'm watching
eye
you.
patch.
I'm watching you.
Give us a sign.
But Doc, if you are not busy and you want to join the panel, let me know and I'll drop you the link. You're more than welcome to come on and hang out and talk with us if you'd like. But I know you were doing some Monarch stuff and everything, so but thank you so very much. And it's been a week. And we're getting there. It's like we're creeping closer.
Mm-hmm.
But how are you this evening, my bestie? I know James is missing. He might be popping in. He might be a little busy, but James will be floating around probably at some point or another.
Mm-hmm. That poor guy we stream alone for everything.
We do. I know, and it's weird not having him here. Like I'm like, where is he? We got too used to our James.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Great Gold's asking, did you reach your watch hours?
Not yet. I am getting there. I'm like around like 196 now. So it's like slowly creeping down. And I got a couple more videos I'm going to be dropping. I got a bunch of shorts. So hopefully that will help. I'm getting there. I'm almost there. I have a feeling that come mid-season or end of the season, I'll probably hit it with no problem once From starts.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, we're gonna get there slowly but surely. I got everything in the works, and we're doing it, Scarlet. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, and then your half plus my half will equal a whole.
In some logic somewhere.
Right? And then, we'll go with that. That's what we're going to go with, Scarlet.
Mm-hmm.
But, what's up, everybody?
Gold. Yes. Because we got Doc and Great Gold hanging out with us. And we also had Mr. Bill Chill first, letting us know that all the folks were coming.
Yes.
And we got Mr. Green Spider or Mrs. Green Spider. I'm sorry, I don't remember which one, but we have a green spider hanging out with us.
We do. The most colorful of spiders.
Right? And I think that's everybody so far. Welcome.
Yes. But I mean, so much going on, so much Debbie. To get it. Oh, hello, Miss Debbie.
She just popped in, right?
Right? There she is. Just
welcome, Miss Debbie.
Yes. But we just have so much to talk about when it comes to Clara, and I did drop my first video on her, which just kind of gave you an idea of what I'm trying to do and where I'm kind of going with her. Just got people thinking, and I know a lot of people commented, was like, didn't think about her that way. I know. That's why I pointed her out, because I know people wasn't thinking about her, and she was just kind of floating around there in the background, like something sus about her. But we're gonna dive into all of that good stuff. But what about you, Scarlet? What you got going on in the mix?
Well, we're gonna, do the From Elise song. So I put some ideas in the Discord. Vic put some lyrics in for a possible Man in Yellow song that were fun. I liked them, so we're gonna try to work on that tomorrow night. And we're again just talk from in general as we're getting ready because there's a lot that we think we know, a lot we don't know, and very little that we do know. And trying to figure out which is which sometimes can get a little confusing. So it's good to go back through it all. Look with you guys. We might try to do some gaming this weekend. We'll see. I know it's Easter weekend, so to play it by ear. And then maybe if I can get my thoughts together and figure out exactly what I'm trying to say about the Man in Yellow, I will try to put it together. Maybe.
There you go. You could do it. I have faith in you.
I
You're
just don't
gonna
know
be
where I
able
want
to
to
get it
go with
all,
it, Dave.
right? Well, there's so many ways you can go. That's the problem. Like there is just so much when it comes to the Man in Yellow. But speaking of which, I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Douglas for
Yes.
coming in, hanging out with us last night, and seeing what we're all about. And hopefully, we're going to try to work things out with him to get him on for an official interview and talk some real fun with him. And he's making it really difficult to hate the Man in Yellow. He's making
I
it
know
very
he's
difficult.
awesome.
Damn it. I want to hate the character, but he's just so nice. He's just so nice. And it's like, how do you hate the character when the actor is so nice? Like,
Yeah,
especially,
separate the two.
right? And
It
he's
is
just,
hard though.
he makes himself so available to the community. And
Hmm.
he is just, it seems like he's a fan of the show himself. So he can talk as if he's a fan. And I appreciate that, because that's sometimes hard for actors to do, is to speak from the side of a fan when they're in the shows themselves and are the creative minds behind it. So I have to just give him a big shout out. I've seen him in a lot of different communities, in the chats, talking to fans, doing stuff, and that is just, that's awesome, because not a lot of actors take the time to be part of the community like that, and especially with a community like ours. I feel like the From community is just so different from some of the bigger communities like the Game of Thrones, the Walking Dead, and stuff. Like I feel like we're a tighter knit community because we started out so small, and it's like you can go into any chats and you know everybody almost. So I love that about our community. But great
Oh
quotes.
yeah.
Because if you like the character, then you are saying the actor is doing a bad job. That's how you justify it.
There you go.
Perfect.
Right.
Perfect.
Oh, welcome, Robert.
Yes, hello, Mr. Robert. How
Not
are
gonna
you
get
this
lifted
evening?
everybody. I was looking at the chat. We got everybody's talking and welcoming everybody tonight. Doug is one of my all-time favorite people. We talk for hours sometimes. Nice, Doc. Nice. Yeah, he was real cool. Like how much like you said, he's invested in the community and in the show. Really watching it and kind of crafting himself theories or what have you.
Yeah,
That is really cool. It's like he does, even when he came into the chat, like we knew who he was, but just talking and the way he would talk back with us, it didn't feel like, you know, he was just a normal person. And
right,
saying that, it's like,
right.
like of
You were
course he's a normal person, Scarlet. He's just human. But I know Dana, you've talked about some experiences you've had with other actors or actresses in the past and stuff like
yes,
that.
yes.
So for him to be that cool and chill with everybody, it
Mhm.
is pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. And I love that he's a fan of the show, because like you said, he was actually theory talking last night. Like he wasn't just, oh, I can't say that because of, what he was just talking like a fan. And that's awesome.
Hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. He knew the details too, so it lets you know he is paying attention
Right? Like
to the
he's been
show and
watching
stuff.
since season 1 type of deal.
Right.
He was schooling us on some stuff. But so hopefully, fingers crossed, we could work something out to where we could officially have him on and talk some From shop with him, which will be friggin' cool.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was going down. Robert was saying, Scarlet, all the episode titles were released with brief descriptions of the first 6 episodes. Luckily, the descriptions tell us absolutely nothing and completely vague. So they changed that from last year. I know I had to go back and see it. I'm sorry, I can't remember if it was Fletcher or one of you guys posted in the Discord. It might have been Jen the teacher. I can't remember the titles of the episodes. So I did see that. It's still in the Discord. I did not look at, but I didn't go look that up for myself. So I only seen that because you guys posted in the Discord, and then I did not go and read the descriptions.
Neither did I. Because I felt like last year we read the descriptions and we were bummed because they revealed a lot,
Right.
and I didn't want that again. So I'm trying to avoid the descriptions as much as I can. I'm not even like watching any other channels or anything because I want my brain to be like my own thoughts.
Right.
So I feel like if I hear anybody talk about anything, I'm just going to get all mucked up. And so I will watch the YouTubers that I typically do watch after probably the season ends. I'll just catch up on all their stuff besides the creators that we have on the round tables and talk about their theories and everything like that. But I'm really trying to stay away from as much outside from stuff just because it was so difficult last year with the episodes being released to so many people and you couldn't tell whose theories were theories and who kind of were getting a jump start. And
it probably was hard for those who did get the episodes earlier to not, like, even if they were on a panel with people, to not try to say certain things. Because I mean, I know I would back. That's why I didn't want it, because I can't not say. I'd be like, oh snap, I was going to say that, Dana, I messed up.
Right. So
they released all of it, Robert. Okay, I'll go try to check it out later tonight on Rotten Tomatoes and see, because like I said, I seen whatever titles were released. I thought it might have only been the first 6. I can't remember, but the only one that really stood out to me was the tree one. And that's because it said something about a fallen tree, or if a tree falls. I don't remember exactly, but it was titled something with a tree. It made me think they're going to let us know why there's a fallen tree in the road. But that's just my thoughts on that one.
It's either probably going to be that, or Victor's going to try, or somebody's going to try to chop down a tree. Maybe not even Victor. Somebody might do something with one of the trees.
And say, I don't know if it's actually somebody's going to mess with the trees, or they're going to act, because what was it? Some of the stuff that I don't know if they posted on Twitter or whatever, they were talking about, or something we got from one of the actors in a cameo was saying how they're going to have a lot of revelations this season.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things, like we were talking about the other night, was like, why the tree in the road? Like, is it just to stop them, or does it have some other significant meaning? So I was wondering if they were going to like show why that is to be.
That I would love to know. I would love to see that. I hope so. I hope that's part of like the kind of backstory we get this season.
But it could be, somebody actually chopping down a tree in rage. You never know.
Right? Well, Victor came close because he was pissed.
I don't think it'll be Victor, but I could see some other townsperson. What if Claire does it? She's had enough. They've taken an eye almost from her. Everybody, they keep messing with her, making her look sus. She's getting tired of this shit.
She is. I tell you, boy, she is.
She's going to flip out at some point. I don't know. But yeah, Robert, I will check them out. They're nothing like last season. I might check them out then just to see. But I have not yet.
Right. It's going to be interesting. I mean, it's going to be interesting no matter what. I just hope people have learned their lesson from last season, but there's going to just be spoiler people around. And I know we were saying it last night that we are not going to tolerate spoilers. So if you do get caught dropping spoilers or doing that sort of stuff, you will get you will get in trouble. Yeah.
And it could be tiny or big. We don't know. It depends on how far the discrepancy is.
Yes.
Yeah, you wish they wouldn't send out screeners for From, says Doc.
That's hard. They do it with everything. That's something that just comes with the industry, I guess. But I just wish they wouldn't do it with so many people. Like, keep it really tight knit if you can. But I guess, I don't know. we're not big enough, so we don't even get offered the episodes yet. Maybe we will one day, but we don't get. This is not our predicament yet, Scarlet.
Not yet. One day, who knows? Let's see. Doc says, "Do you think the tree made a sound when it fell?" Good question. Well, if it's a simulation, maybe not. Did it even fall at all? I don't know.
Right, right. It's like the age-old question: if tree falls in the forest and nobody's there to hear it, does it make a sound?
I don't know.
That's like one of them philosophical little questions.
I mean, did the tree actually fall, or did it digitally just appear during the simulation?
That's I know Miss I believe Christine was talking about the simulation last night in your chat. That's
Mm-hmm.
there's still so much. There's still so much it could be. But that's actually a good question. Do you think now that we're getting ready for the 4th season, is there anything that they've kind of crossed off the list? Like, is there anything that you're kind of convinced it's not?
I mean, there's things I guess I was I don't even want to use the word convinced, but I always just kind of feel like they're not there. But at the same time, because the show is the way it is, it's very hard for me to say like 100% it's off the table. It might be down to like simulation for me is not really a high ranking when it's going to be way down there, although it's still a possibility. Aliens, I don't think it's aliens at all, but because of, again, tomato, how we, however you want to interpret this, it still could be if they wanted it to be. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that are like really bigger ones. I mean, of course, Supernatural was the one I think it is. Some form of ancient being of some kind, some god or what demon, what have you. I don't know how. I mean, it seems really massive. It'd have to be like an ancient god in order to pull this off. But is it one ancient god? Are we talking 2 ancient gods?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of some of the other like just really bigger like. I mean, there's a lot of little theories in there about different things. I mean, I think who threw the rope is pretty clear now that, we don't have to question that one anymore. So there, I found one, Dayton.
There you go. What about the military being behind it? I've heard people talking about, a
like
military type of experiment. I'm also kind of checking that one off just for the simple fact that we haven't seen any evidence of any type of outside interference. And if we think back to Lost, that was pretty prevalent right away. Like
Right.
that there was Dharma and all that other stuff. Like that was really predominant in the story. And I feel like if this was something military based or outside interference, even a company like a Dharma company, I think we would have possibly seen evidence of that by now. We're getting so close to the end to like reveal something like that now, I think would kind of be a waste. To me, that's just going to be as much of a cop out as it is if it were a simulation or even aliens, because I feel like those are quick explanations. You can do whatever you want and you don't have to really give any depth to the story. You could just say, oh, it's a simulation. Oh, it's aliens. And that kind of writes it off. And I feel like the same thing with like a military kind of experiment. You could just easily explain it away without having to explain anything. Oh, it was just that. So they don't have to like give us anything with that. So I'm hoping those 3 things. But like you said, Scarlet, it's still.
If it's a big, massive escape room, that is a piece of shit of an escape room. But to be fair, I did that one little tiny escape room. And it kind of feel like that sometimes, but they just took it to a whole nother level. If it's like a government experimental escape room, that's fucked up. What's up, Miss Pixie? Welcome.
Hello, Miss Pixie.
And yes, you guys were. I'm sorry. I want to go back to what Bill Chill said. No spoilage. Leave that for Fatima to eat. Ouch.
Bird.
Yeah, I will. No secrets kept here on TV shows. I can't do it. I start talking about a TV show, and then I'm like, oh, I would. Yeah. Don't ask me about a show without me giving away all the bits. That's why I'm like, no, I can just go watch it. Go see. It's great.
Yes. I'm the worst storyteller. Like, I can sit there and watch a season, but if you like ask me to explain it to you, I'm the worst. I like can't sit there and be like, oh, well, we started here. Miguel's actually really good at that. Like, he could sit there and like read his books and then just describe the whole story to me. And I stutter my words. I'm like, okay, and I'll hop all over the place. Like, wait, did I tell you this? Did I tell you that? So you don't want me explaining anything to you because I'm a mess. But that's his April 1st theory. What was his April 1st theory? Fromville is an Axis Mundi, and this spider monster is Titanius Abaddon. Well, that's gonna be some shit if it is.
I'm gonna have to go look into that.
Right? Like, okay.
I don't know what the particular spider monster is off by name, but he sounds ferociously terrible.
Right? Let me notate that.
Mm-hmm.
We will research that later.
I look forward to hearing about it, Doc, when you join us. Actually, you can explain it to us too, because I know I'll go do my research. I'll attempt to.
Right? But no, we have a lot going on. I know that at some point, we're gonna show you guys some of the giveaways again. And we're just gonna talk some Clara, and I'll possibly drop the link in the chat for anybody who wants to come on and talk some with us. But we're just kind of getting ready. I see it's Vic. So what are we doing here, Dana? I don't know what we're doing here anymore.
We're hanging out with the Frumley. What are you guys doing? You having a great week? You coming up on the weekend, folks. It's almost here.
Right? You're lucky I know what I'm doing at any given moment. It's just that should be the song. No.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. But
he's putting his his April Fool's series, putting from into Monster Verse. Oh, okay.
Oh. So we're just gonna see a big kaiju just come out of one of the faraway trees.
Debbie says, I'm going off on tangents left and right if you want me to tell a story. Okay. Please do.
Right? You're always welcome.
Yeah. So that could be all right. So thinking of songs too, we could do a Tabitha song. No, just for fun. I like the Man in Yellow one that Vic was working on. That was pretty good in Discord. You guys got to go check that out. It was actually kind of funny.
That made me chuckle. That made me chuckle.
That was good.
Sorry, Mary Jane. It's just she's a fickle bitch.
Oh no, it's the flowers, all the pollen.
Right. But it's going to be fun. I can't wait to see like the new song that the whole Frumley comes up with and what you put together for it. Because I still love the Boyd song from last season.
I know. That was a pretty good one. Y'all did a really good job. Everybody came together on that was a good one. Like I said, now that we kind of know what we're doing, we might be able to do a couple this season. I'm liking maybe a Tabitha and even a Man in Yellow song. Just because that could be fun.
Right? I think Doug would appreciate that. He would appreciate a Man in Yellow song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all gotta go see what Vic wrote. I'm gonna have to go relook at it. Cut out Vic's lyrics here. I got them. All right, this is how they go. The Man in Yellow is a strange fella. She was told, don't you dare dig that hole. She didn't listen, and well, she went missing.
That's great.
You guys go in there and add your own lyrics to it. We'll have a song yet.
Right? And we're going to start that tomorrow night, right, Scarlet?
Yep, we're going to try to work on that tomorrow night. Hopefully, I mean, like I said, if nothing else, I'm going to go with a Man in Yellow song. And then, like I said, we'll do a Tabitha song maybe, unless you guys come up with something else. I don't remember what else I put in there. What did I say? I said something like, Jade's on the case. Where will Julie go? Frumville Nightmares or something. I don't know. I was just throwing some random bits in there, you know. We're brainstorming, right? You got to throw some bits out there and see if they bounce off of some other bits, and you never know.
That's how everything works around here, Scarlet. We just pray that the duct tape sticks. Right? That's all we can do. But yes, so as you guys know, I did drop my first video for Clara, and I'm just having fun with it. I know a lot of people are like, "What is she just Clara? What is she?" It's we're having fun, people. This is fun. Like it's okay. I'm not gonna be devastated or heartbroken if she gets friggin' whacked this season, and like I will be okay. Like that, I'm just talking about her for fun because she just stands Scarlet. She just like stands out so much to
I
me.
know. I
I
mean,
can't.
look, I know where you are coming from.
Off.
She stands out more than any other background character, for sure. And then she is there at just about a lot of very key moments with our main characters.
Yeah, like it's
So
just
why Clara in particular are they using as a character like that? Is it something about her or just the fact that I don't know.
right. It's just like, especially since
Who's
they
she
could have.
know on the director side of things?
That has been something that has been left comments that, oh, she's just knows somebody and she was just given the most parts. Fine. Okay. Cool. If that's the case and she just knows someone and that's why she's been given so many parts, okay. But it still stands out to me. And when we're talking about this kind of mystery box show, like my brain just gravitates towards it. And it's like, and I know it might be nothing, but I have fun pointing it out, and I can't wait to see the moments we get from her for the new season, because they're either going to make my theory even bigger depending on the moment she's attached to, or it's going to make it crash and burn, and that's okay. We're just having fun. Like, this is my tinfoil hat, and I just want to have fun with it.
See, Bill says Dana do a video on Brick next. It will lead us into his story of how he ends up with a rat slash mouse in his mouth. Ooh.
There we go.
And welcome, Marley. This is Claire. I think it's part of From. No, okay.
Interesting.
Yes, she
What do
very
you
well
mean
could be.
when you say part of From? Like, she's kind of has something to do with its creation, or just another character, like a magical character here? I'm interested to see what you mean by part of From.
Let's see what else we got. Oh, welcome the birds.
Hello,
Good
the
evening.
birds.
We just got jumped on. Wait, what?
What? Huh? Who jumped on you?
Are you okay?
Right.
we
we need further
You can't.
elaboration
was
on
it
that.
just me? I mean,
You definitely got to give us more with that,
Was it the monster? You go, run!
right?
Get the.
Don't go towards the noise. If you heard a noise, run the other way.
He just jumped on the video. Okay, he just jumped. Oh, y'all just jumped on. Okay, I was about to say. Okay, whew.
Right?
Sure.
Thank you.
Right. Oh yes, to it being part of From, like a magical character or something deeper to the story. But yes, if nothing else.
Right? And it's like, they could have used anybody, right? In any one of those moments, they could have picked any random characters to fulfill the scenes that she was in, but to make it constantly her, if there's not something behind it, then damn, they missed a good opportunity. Because it would so make sense if she were connected further into From, just
Right.
with all the things that she's been connected to. And like I said, the first moment that really kind of stood out to me with Clara was when she told Jade that she saw Victor and Julie the night of Colony House Massacre. I'm like, I have scoured those scenes. So if she was an extra that knew the producer or knew somebody, then that's even more odd that she wasn't standing in the background somewhere. She is not in a single moment of the Colony House Massacre. We don't see her anywhere. So it's like, was she left out on purpose? Was it by design? Was she maybe like not available?
Did
I
she
don't know.
know? She's in cahoots
Exactly.
with the boy in white or something. I don't know.
Exactly. And even in Fatima's when Fatima goes missing. When Fatima goes missing, she's not part of any of it. And it looks like they gathered both the town and Colony House in front of the diner to start looking for her. Because that was the biggest gathering of people I've seen on the show. And I don't think all those people are just within the town. So I think they called everybody, and she wasn't part of any of it. Not the meeting, not the looking for her, nothing. She was just she was nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the scene she's in make me question her, and the scene she's not in make me question her.
Right.
So, and when you put them together, it's a pattern to me. And it's just how I see Clara.
Which is definitely more curious as you really look at all the pieces. And again, I don't know. She could be. I'm not fully convinced. I think she might just be there to mess with us, only because we've had other characters like that. But no, she does stand out in particular. Let's see. Marley says part of a deeper story, but I think you are all right about her. So yeah, she's pretty much on point with what you are saying, Dana.
Right?
So you got to believe her.
It's like, and I don't know, and wearing the blue, and that makes me go back to Robert's color theory,
Right.
like it's very much a standout color.
Mm-hmm.
And you see when I saw her even in the trailer at the funeral, and then the crows show up, I'm like, another, because I think it's safe to say that we could agree that the crows are something supernatural within the town. I don't think they're just regular crows that just happen to be
Right.
flying
They
around.
got some bits going on with them. They're not normal.
So it's yet another supernatural moment that Clara is present for. And I'm like, she literally stands out like a sore thumb. You can't not see her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as soon as I saw the trailer for the first time, my eyes went, I was like, oh, there she is. And then when we saw the crows, I was just like, okay, all right, this can't just be a coincidence anymore. And especially if she's the type of guiding guardian type of force, if there's rules, right? We've come to the conclusion that there's got to be rules, whether the townspeople know them or not. There are rules at play here. And what if one of her rules is that she can't intervene directly? So she can't blatantly just outright help them. So pointing out the storm, sending the image of the symbol to Jade, showing up when Jade needed the bike, all these moments, giving Victor and Jade the information they needed to kind of progress that story. Because remember when Victor was looking for his mother's violin, Jade and Victor made such a connection after that if she didn't send him down the path to go find Jade, imagine what they would have missed talking to each other. Because that was such a pivotal moment with Jade playing the violin and Victor opening up and trying to, and he remembered stuff. And even when Victor was freaking out in his room and throwing everything out the window and doing all that stuff, it was Clara who tried to calm him down and almost kind of sent him down the path of the boy in white. Like, okay, well, go do what you gotta do. And that's when he was like, I need an axe. I need to go, and I have something I had to do. So she's just always present for just these moments that matter so much to the other characters, more so than anybody else.
Right. No, she definitely stands out with a lot of key moments. And I do look forward to seeing if they reveal anything with her, because if they're going to reveal something with her, I'm hoping they're going to, like, a lot of the stuff I'm hoping is going to be revealed this season, and then we get one more season to kind of finish it all up, and whether they win, don't win, or it continues on into infinity and whatever the ending is going to be. So I don't know if she is something, do you think it's going to be revealed in this season, or they're going to hold it off to the very end?
If we do get a Clara reveal this season, I think we'll get a couple of more hints like we've been seeing, and then maybe it'll be a reveal somewhere towards the end of the season, and then part of the bigger conclusion if fifth season is the ending. We haven't, since we don't have an announcement yet of whether the 5th season is going to be the end or whether they're going to push it to 6 seasons. They could hold off on a Clara reveal for next season if it's not the last. So it's going to be interesting to see where they kind of put her.
Right. And I'm kind of curious to see, again, or if they take her out now, or if she again is just continuing that same sort of appearances, or if they're actually going to reveal something with her. Because I mean, yeah, the fact that she had her eye taken out like a repetitive character again, is it because maybe she was helping them with and let them know about the storm? So he's like, hey, you aren't supposed to say shit.
Right? Right? Was it a punishment for her knowledge and revealing the knowledge that she did know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I don't know about you, but if I'm in the middle of the fucking Colony House massacre and you were to ask me the next day if I saw someone, I'm going to tell you I saw myself running. I wouldn't have been able to focus or notice if I saw somebody. I just think that, and even if she did notice that's like a hard thing to do in the dark and in the middle of chaos to know that
Yeah, because they
information.
came from they went the back side of the house into the woods at night. So she would have had to be like right there on that side of the house
Mm-hmm.
to have really noticed them. I doubt she was looking out the windows. Her Humpty Dumpty, I'm sorry, I don't mean to say that mean, but her ass was not trying to hop out the fucking window.
Right? And even the same instance when Fatima is getting confronted by Nikki in the bathroom. Like that house is so big. What is the odds that just happened to be the hallway Clara was walking down at that moment? You know? Like it's there too many coincidences have to equal something. Like
Mm-hmm.
I would give you one or two, but and then later that night, what happens to Nikki? Nikki is the one who gets shot. Nikki is the one who then Fatima first goes and feeds on. Almost like what if Clara kind of was like, okay, you fucked with Fatima, now you got to pay.
Right.
And
I mean,
pulled some
could be.
strings to make that happen.
Could be. Phil says, remember that one crow flew into Colony House? It was like, Mama, Mama, I'm coming home. Oh, there's James. Welcome, Mr. James. How you doing?
Hello to all. Sorry, me late.
No,
It's
you're
okay.
good.
We were just so lost without you. We were like, this is so weird. We don't have James. I don't know what we're going to do with ourselves.
I just want to say it's Clara. It's Clara. It's all Clara.
Right? That
Right?
Dave's just talking about it. We're just going over or talking about the different scenes with Miss Clara.
Right? It's like just too many coincidences and too many things just don't make sense. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. And like, if we do get an announcement that season 5 will be the last season, do you think we will get it during season 4 or they'll announce it with like the season 5 announcement? Like, this will be the end. Do you think we'll know beforehand?
I don't want to say after the season, maybe.
Yeah, I think we might know.
They would tell us during the season, like season 5 is going to be the last. They'll make some kind of announcement, you think?
Maybe at the start of season 5, even in the advertising, maybe. Or, in a interview, it'll come out a director or actor interview or something.
Oh, so you think we're not going to know until we really get closer to like season 5?
Maybe. I mean, I think they've already, if I'm not mistaken, I may be thinking, Yellow Jackets or something at this point, but I was pretty sure it was somebody from that said 5 seasons, like in an interview.
Okay. Okay. Well, Yellow Jackets, I think they made that announcement like before anything. Because I just also think that the beef that those girls have with each other just, even though yes, the story's coming to an end, but they definitely could have made that story stretch a little more if they really wanted to. So I think they're like, yeah, we can't deal with these chicks. We're going 4. That's it. We're done. We're done trying to bring these chicks together.
Oh yeah. And that's sad because the show was actually okay. There's a lot of good bits about it, but when they have to change stuff because folks have to drop out or whatever, it does change the direction a bit.
Right?
And that sucks because there were like that did change a lot in Yellow Jackets, but it is what it is.
Right? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But no, I'm just excited. I'm excited to see the bits that we're gonna get for Clara this season, and whether my theory can kind of go on, or whether she's gonna be the next one in the wheelbarrow. I don't know.
Look, I think it's kind of 50-50 this, that you're either 100% or that it's the director and her really close friends and she just gets extra scenes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I have heard that. There have been people in my chat and on my post saying that she knows somebody or whatever, and that's fine. But like I was telling everybody, I'm still just having fun with this. Like, it's so much fun. It's just so much fun to get people to think about it. Because I even get people commenting like, I never thought about her. I didn't even, that makes sense now that, you pointed it out. And I'm just like, it's just something I since season 1, I've just been saying that. Don't know why, but she just stands out to me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help it. I can't help myself.
She is suspect.
Right? It's just fun. Is there anybody else to you, like besides even Clara or Donna, that you would say kind of stands out to you and could maybe be somebody who is on the wrong side or the evil side? Not even like a mole. Like let's not even say mole, like somebody going and giving information. Just, is there a character that kind of stands out that if it was revealed that they were evil or on the side of evil, that would kind of like shock you?
I don't have one.
Nobody kind of stands out. Like,
Look, I'll be honest. If I was watching this show in a vacuum, no outside interference of people telling me their thoughts, I would probably be at this point and still never thought of a mole, of anybody being a mole.
okay.
Actually, I just didn't see it. I don't see it. Something is suspect, like you say, of Clara and stuff. What is she? What she could be? We still don't know, but I don't know. I just never thought mole.
Would it shock you at the end if like Victor was a bad guy this whole time?
Yeah. Or
And
Henry, like Bill Chill just said, one of the suspicious characters he thinks is Henry, and that could be because Henry, people are saying, well, was that even reality that Tabitha went to? Was it the real world? And there's a lot of questions still about all of that. So, Henry,
like could Victor be a Kaiser Sose? Like, is he just gonna like, get up and, fix his shirt and start talking like a normal adult? Like, he got you, motherfuckers.
and say that was fun. Let's do it again.
Right? Just claps his hand and shit. All of From just resets. That'll be interesting. What about you, Scarlet? Is there anybody that kind of stands out to you, or you would be shocked in the end that we got to reveal that they were, a bad guy the whole time?
I mean, there was always characters that popped up sus, but it was almost as if they did it in a way to throw us off.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think of anything I really actually thought was sus. I mean, it was funny with Fanny Pack Granny. She was funny. I mean, Victor was kind of sus, but especially like right now, I can't think of any character that I would think is sus or that is. I mean, all the characters have some connection to this place, but one that is like the boy in white or something like that, that's actually guiding or manipulating things.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it was, Jade in some way that created it. Like I think that it kind of just this place, whatever it is got set rules, but I don't think any of the townspeople have anything to do with it.
Okay. And no, that's interesting. Like, I'm just because the big thing, Donna was a suspect for a really long
Yeah.
time, and she still kind of is.
And I like
Like,
those theories because it's fun to think about them, and they are fun to
right?
point and be like, ooh. But for me, then it's like, okay, well, how do they fit in with what this place is? And now, if you're doing things like what Randall was thinking or Jim was thinking, then those characters could fit in a little bit easier for me. When it comes to the supernatural side, then you've got to place them on a side. And even then, it's like, even with Clara, she's got some moments where I'm like, okay, she's helping Fatima, but why would she want to help Fatima? Fatima's giving birth to the evil baby.
Right?
Not to say, like, she shouldn't be nice to Fatima, but if she was trying to guide Fatima and help Fatima, I guess what she was trying to give her meat, but she knew she wasn't going to eat the damn meat. So her cooking the meat sent her ass right outside to the fucking rotten food. So again, it's perspective on how you look at what each character is kind of going through.
Mm-hmm.
Even with Donna, like, that one episode was really bad, and that was the one, and it was made for us to look at her bad because Randall was particularly questioning her motives, and she's like, oh, I got a headache all day, and therefore she's popping up in all these different places, right? And he's even like, oh, see, of course you would come in right as we're trying to get we're questioning Sarah and all this stuff about her brother. And so that episode was to make us really be sus about things. So, and if the actors have already put out, and I don't know about the directors and all that, but I know the actors talk about they watch the shows, they get into the theories with us, they're listening to what we're saying. So that also goes into it, how much of what they do going forward with each season
to us.
Right? How much of what we're seeing going forward with each season is them messing with us, even as fans, with the theory, So like from season 1 to season 2, they had all these theories. So now Jade is talking about certain things, because we've already established that people think there's simulation theories, experiment stuff. So you got Jim talking about the experiments and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where this show leaves us to so many pathways, because now we don't know. The waters are pretty muddy at this point, because if they change anything, or not change the overarching story, but add in dialogue to fuck with us as viewers, like, and then we hang on their every word is what they say. And
Right.
it gets a little, who is truly sus at that point. So I think a lot of the sus stuff is just kind of like to throw us off.
You think it's just part of the show to kind of keep our minds kind of what ifing or looking at things and breaking it down, and
questioning every little motive, and that might even be part of what happened to the town originally, right? People started, who was sussing it, you think of old towns and people pointing fingers about things that are going on and crops dying. So now we're going to blame this old lady that lived outside of town. She's a witch. She's a witch. You know what I'm saying? So are they kind of putting that into the show as part of the story, and even making us as viewers, we even call ourselves the Frumley now. So we're all a big family, just like the town, right? I don't know. How far is the show going with that aspect of it too? Oh no. I know it's already predestined for what the ending is supposed to be, but I do wonder about when they add certain things into the dialogue, how much of that is to throw us off again. Having to have a certain character pop up in a certain scene, just to raise our eyebrows.
Right. But it's just season 4, I think, is just going to be just filled with answers, I'm hoping, because it seems like we're going back to the bile scene with the bile bullets. So I don't know if that's going to come back into play. I wonder if we'll ever get any more about what was on the tarot cards, or hell, will they finally show us what was in Tilly's fanny pack? Are they gonna open that bitch up and take it out?
Is she gonna have some kind of charms or something
Yeah.
in there? Old picture, a phrase? I don't know.
Okay, so here's my theory on if it really is the scene with the bile bullets
Mm-hmm.
that Julie's story walks to. The reason she did is she's trying to hit the moment she hit at the end of season 3, and that's why she says, I think this is the one. Right? So
So you think she it was like she was going to different moments and that
yeah,
just happened to be a stop in
right,
time before she
right,
gets to the moment she's looking for, which is Jim by the RV.
right. And that's why she went by that in that same location by the RV.
Because
Is
Jim was in the RV at that moment. It just wasn't the right moment she was
right,
looking for.
right. So,
Oh, and so is that like every moment she? I wonder if the moment she goes to like are particular to like one of those supernatural events have to occur, or she can actually control that.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Sorry.
I think it's just a location thing in that instance,
Okay.
because she was trying to, by the time she does it, she's probably already found out Jim died there. So she's trying to go back. That's why she was trying to go back there. Maybe even intentionally, like she was thinking it as she walked into the dungeon or something. I don't know. Just a thought.
No, that makes sense though, because there are plenty of moments with Jim at the RV. So narrowing it down to which one she's going for and her saying, I think this is the right one, does make that plausible. That was just it was the right moment, wrong time. Like because he was in the RV.
Right place, right
Right.
location, wrong time.
Thank you. Lil.
Yeah.
Thank you. Got my words mixed up. See, that's why we need you, James.
But yeah, I think a lot of little things like that might start what we thought were maybe big questions were just really just a little loose end. Hopefully those things will get tied together. Even if they don't tell us directly, we'll be like, oh,
Yeah. And Mr. Green Spider says Victor has all the knowledge, but does not seem to pay the costs like the others. That's interesting, and that brings me back to the theory that what if a deal was struck, and a deal was struck for his safety, so maybe the man in yellow can't even touch him.
Well, he said that the boy in white was his friend after, and that was the only person he talked to for like a long time or something like that. I'm trying to remember. I swear he said something like that.
Yeah, to me, it's the boy in white's the reason he lived, the reason, whether it be food or escape the monsters or whatever, the boy in white's the answer to all those questions.
Because we learned that he didn't bury the bodies, but the boy in white told him to bury the items. And I'm assuming he started collecting things and putting it in the peach truck. That's probably what he ate on, were peaches for a little while. I mean, I'm sure as people came in, if he hid from them with the boy in white's help, and I don't know at what point when people started to come back where the boy in white left him. I can't remember if he said when.
I don't know I don't remember if he said when.
Which is another thing too, because like the boy in white's just hanging out with him for all this time until when? Until what? Which group of individuals is he's like, okay, you're safe now. You're good. Go forth. I release you.
Right? But now, when it comes to the boy in white, do you think he's possibly one of the children, or do you think he's something else?
Something else.
So you don't think he's like a child that, like Jade and Tabitha, they turned into something else that weren't the monsters, that maybe some kind of loophole or something changed him in that moment?
No. I mean, I don't think he's one of the children, but that's just me. And
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm on the fence. Because he
You
seems
know,
to have
and
some tie with the kids, but I don't know. Of course, why does he have to wear the white? And it's not exactly the same as the kids, but the kids are in seemingly they're dirty, but in white gowns a lot. So why? I don't know that. And he seems to have the connection with the trees. I just don't know why particular. Was he
so,
born after the symbol was made from the
like
children?
Vic says, it's all Victor and Claire. Claire's his sister, and they're in on it together. They're doing this whole thing.
That would be so crazy. That would be some wild shit, Vic. That would be some wild shit. No,
Yeah.
but the Clara's Eloise, it would fit. It would fit.
I just think the same way you can say the man in yellow is probably not one of the children. You're just saying maybe the boy in white's one of the children because he's a young kid in white. But even Sarah said, I don't think he's a boy, that kind of thing. So I think if whatever you might could say the man in yellow is what the boy in white would be, not one of the kids.
And I just don't know where he fits in with that, because like the man in yellow, I kind of understand where he fits as some kind of ancient god, whether they brought it over or they found it in a new place or whatever, and made a deal with it. I don't know where the boy in white comes in on the children's side, unless he has something to do with after the symbol's been made.
Right. Well, again, just my theory is that what you're thinking of as man in yellow is really the red black entity.
Mm-hmm.
And the man in yellow and the boy in white are two, like, henchmen's not the right word, but you know what I'm saying? Underneath.
Bigger picture.
Underneath the one bigger one.
Mm-hmm. I don't necessarily think he's one of the children, although I see where the theory comes from. I just don't know where he fits in as far as a pagan god. Or I mean, yes, of course, like, was he always there? But even before the children, he seems very attached to the children's story.
Right. But maybe he was always there, just like the man in yellow was always there, just like the big red thing was always there.
And did he try to stop the parents from doing what they did? Or, like, why did he step in when he stepped in? The man in yellow is pretty easy. He's a bad guy.
Well, that's why I call it a game, and that can explain the boy in white side more. It's just, okay, that's one of the brothers that's playing his side, and maybe the evil brother is playing his side, but the daddy, the daddy or the mama, whatever the red thing is up above them.
Mm-hmm.
And these are just the two kids playing a game.
Right, so is the man in yellow going to get in trouble for killing the boy in white's doggy?
See, I don't think they're,
What? You said it's like a game, and I know how children play.
I don't think it's in trouble like that.
Down.
I don't think, this is...
well, I was going with your...
Yeah, but you can't apply human rules to it.
They do it all the time with gods. The gods are constantly applied with human rules.
Yeah, I'm just saying in this one, it's more like they understand it, and hopefully we'll understand it if the show explains it to us. But that's just a theory, just the theory.
I like the theory. I'm just going with it. I'm just wondering if they
don't get in trouble though if the dog dies.
Mom and Daddy's like,
unfortunately,
I don't want to hear it. Go play with your brother.
And if you'd have asked me before the dog died, before we see the dog died, back when Boyd was in the woods and he saw that dog and the dog like led him a certain way or something, whatever, helped him, I thought, well, that's the boy in white. He can be a shapeshifter too, or he can be a vision of a dog or whatever. But that's not cool if the dog died, you know what I'm saying?
That means the boy in white, his brother took him out. That's game over, right?
It's like, I'm changing the game.
Right?
When you ain't got no opponent. If you took the boy in white out, then there's no opponent.
Yeah, that would F up my theory.
Well, you know what? How many of my theories that I have, I get about 2/3 of the way through it, and then I get to that last third, I'm like, well, back to the drawing board. There's always that one wrench, that one tree in the road, mess you up.
Right? I like that, Vic. I like that. Well, what if keeping the world going is what keeps the real world going? Then is he the bad guy? And that's literally how you could look at Jacob and Lost. Like the light of the island literally was the soul of the world. That you snuff out the light, you snuff out the world. So that if we're talking about balance and a yin and yang, the same could be said of the darkness. Like if it's more so the area, the location, and the children, and that story is just something that happened in this location because of its extra kind of magical properties, then it's like you snuff out the darkness. Does that lead to the same thing? You snuff out the world. Because you need that balance. You still need the darkness as much as you need the light. So that's interesting. I like that.
And Bill's Cain and Abel. It could be. Yeah, that's kind of what you were talking about a little bit, James. Maybe. For the man in yellow, boy in white.
I mean, yeah, you could put it like that, but especially if one kills the other. You know, you can, for sure.
And Cain got in a lot of trouble for that, though, didn't he? And when he got the mark and shit. Something like that. I have to go back and reread my...
He allegedly committed the first murder.
Well,
Dun.
Should be taking his toys. No, I'm just kidding. That's not the way the story went.
Yeah.
Sibling rivalry. No, I'm just kidding.
It's just fun. Or could it be something even deeper than that, and it's father and son?
It could be. All kinds of ways to look at it. As Vic says, all about perspective. Indeed.
You know, instead of siblings, are they father and son? And you could even look at it more twisted if you want, and the boy in white's the father and the man in yellow is the son. It doesn't necessarily mean the man in yellow has to be the father figure or the father per se. If we're talking about, you know, ancient kind of pagan deities.
Especially shape-shifting things that we don't even understand. Banished from the garden. It could be, says Bill.
Right.
There's a reason why the boy in white didn't want those trees cut down. Indeed. Yeah. And again, if those are tied to the kids, and he's been trying to tell Christopher, he seems like he's been trying to tell the townies, even if it's a game, either way, he's trying to get them to do something with the kids. And even then, like, it is to remember. So now that Jade and them remember, at least a bit, Tabitha, are they supposed to get the town to remember? Is it like, even though knowledge comes at a cost, are they supposed to kind of like, okay, even regardless of fear or whatever, still get everybody on the same page? Or like, how do they solve that? It seems pretty clear, like he's going to find out the kids, what happened to them, or kind of where it happened in the caves. They pretty much, between Fatima, if they have a little conversation, have the gist of the pact. What I don't understand yet, and that's probably the overarching question, is how are they supposed to save the children? Or is it really to save the children? Is there something else that we're missing? What are we missing here? I feel like we're missing a piece.
Right? Was that what Jade said? You got all the pieces, but you're always missing, what was it, the corners, the edges, something.
Like, how do we win the game? If it's a game, who is it? Gaining the most knowledge? Is it for all, like, is it just particular townspeople to remember things? Because the kids are long gone. So how do you break is it just to break, how do you break the pact if that's what it is? Or, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Oh, I like that, Green Spider. Man in yellow, just another one of Tabby's husbands. Dun, dun, dun. Well, she's got a few of them floating around. And, you know, were a few more in the past, because we don't really know how many cycles there's been or how many versions of them there's been. We just know of Tabitha and Jade and Miranda and Christopher and then the
Mhm.
originals. There was still some between the originals and Christopher and Miranda. So maybe. Bill Chill says Garden of Eden reference. Can't eat the apple if you just cut the damn tree down. Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. He still might anger God though. He'd come down with his wrath. He's wrathful then sometimes. I don't know how the gods would particularly. I mean, the boy in white didn't seem particularly happy about knocking that tree down. He was gonna get pissed off. I know we know what happens when the storm comes in. I don't know what he would have flooded them like Noah's Ark or some shit.
Still could happen.
He could. It's true.
Yeah, and I
I
know
do
that's
like the Pandora's box though kind of deal with it. How they gain knowledge and therefore they're given something what they think is perfect, only to be fooled for their own curiosity and knowledge, to have all the sorrows, with hope still left, that light in the darkness. I like that for the theme. I like it.
Yes. And I know a lot of people still think a flood's coming. I really don't. I think we passed the opportunity if a flood was going to be brought in. I don't see how else, unless they bring in another storm or I don't even know how a flood would be brought in.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think too, like pretty much everything that Victor's drawn is stuff he's already seen. And not everything that he has seen or is necessarily happening the same way. But I would have thought, like you said, if we were to have a flood, it would have already came. But I mean, anything's possible now with the man in yellow getting ready to change up the game or whatever the hell he's about to do. For all we know, the lake could flood. They start burning people and pitchforks. Next thing you know, the house is on fire. So it's still possible. I mean, the show is crazy like that.
Very much so. I just can't wait for it to start so we can finally get some fresh episodes, some fresh stuff, and hopefully we get to fill in some blanks. So it's gonna be. Do you think we're gonna go back and see the original town? Do you think Julie's gonna story walk back to any moment where we get to see the monsters before they were monsters?
Maybe. I think will be up to her maybe to try to figure out a piece of the story Victor can't tell us, or something that we need. But she's trying, it seems though she's maybe just trying to go back to save her dad, but that's just one thing she's doing, while at the same time realizing along the way that she can go look and find an answer that somebody needs, like her mom needs, to how to save the kids, whatever that means.
Yes, it's gonna be. I just can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what Sophia's going to be, doing.
Oh, poor Jim, Dana. Oh, look. Oh, now do we feel bad now?
You can watch that scene right there back right now, and I bet tears would come to your eyes.
Oh no, they were such a happy family, Dana. He was doing the Cromanockle bit.
That was the perfect interpretation.
Oh, it's so sad. I'm not laughing. I'm crying. Oh, poor Jim. Oh, poor Jim. Oh, God. He did the caca.
We gotta clip out the fight when the monster starts screaming. He gets stuck in the blanket.
That's shameful. Poor Jim. He deserves better than that, Dana.
If we make a clip, that's what I'm clipping.
That's so wrong. I particularly just love the part the monsters screaming. The blanket's great, but the monsters are even better because they're like, "Yo, shut the fuck up."
Right? If we're gonna do Jim justice, it's got to be that scene. It's got to be that scene.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I just because I don't. We're just kind of randomly talking, so I was going. This is like season 1. I was randomly going. I seen that image. Like, oh, poor Jim.
Right?
I'm gonna clip the cock off, and we got to get one of Tabitha. No, 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 no. Caca, do a rap.
No, 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 no,
No,
no.
no, 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 caca.
To the beat. To the beat.
All right, we're bad. Damn it, James, you're supposed to wrangle us in.
Right? You're not supposed to be adding to it. Damn it.
You laughed at my joke. You enabled me.
It was funny though.
Oh man.
Just
sorry.
because it
Well,
was
thank
so spot on.
The delivery. It was good. Hell yeah, I gotta win.
You
10 out of 10. 10 out of
sounded
10.
just like Jim.
I'm on my way.
We're getting there.
Corniest of the corn. She hates this scene. It's so corny. Oh, it's great. It's beautiful. He was trying to tickle her and stuff. Jim was trying, Vic, best he could. You know, to be fair, I wish he kept that. Always kept. There was times where he put the hair up. I didn't like that. I think.
Oh, when he tried to man bun it.
Yeah, dude, that was another thing I think I did like. Man, us ladies are mean, Dana.
We are. We're very judgmental.
It's horrible. We should do better.
Vic is still sticking to it. She's still sticking to it. Absentee father. She's going to take that to the bank.
That was wild, Vic. I know. Oh God, that was the craziest shit ever. They're just staying at Colony House, and he's just laying there in the next room. They're having all kinds of bits. Oh, fuck.
Right? Well, it's free love. It's free loving.
I know. You had to cover your eyes. That was a hard one to watch with everybody in the Discord. I'm not gonna lie. Well, for some of us, others, I don't know.
Well, Fred,
what he picks it, I could look at that. I just told her not to close her eye. I know. It's like really the only episode out of the whole thing where you're just like, but yet the gore, that's fine.
right? It's just the nakedness. Close your eyes.
Close your eyes to that. It's the nose. Can't see. Seeing all the cheeks. I don't think I have a screenshot of that. I might somewhere, but I don't think I do. Actually, I don't think I have a lot of season 1. For some reason, I had to go back and do all of season 1 over again.
Even
right. Well,
the painting in the background there, it looks pagan.
Yeah, there was stuff about that. We had talked about the TV screen, like who drew it. Were they just goofing from people being there and not having anything to do?
It does have a face drawn on it, like a
it's like a
baseball.
Yeah. It's like a mustache. It's the glasses, like a kid would do in a book and shit. There's some bits there.
Somebody would be funny if it was Ellis. Ellis just drew over that shit. Right, Vic? Vic says, girl, she was riding with both her knees up in the air. Talk about some skills, right?
Mm-hmm.
My knees are popping just thinking about it.
See, and she's going to try to save Daddy. Oh, see, when you think about it now, you look back, Dana. Oh.
Right? But I wonder, do you think Julie's ever going to run into a different Julie? Do you think like an older version of herself might pass down some wisdom or knowledge? Like this is what you can or can't do.
I think they have to be careful with that. I mean, I'm not going to say they wouldn't do it, but with the amount of time they have, I think they're going to be very careful about where she pops in and out of. Because even when she popped in around Victor and her mom, they made sure that she didn't interact. Like she's only kind of interacting with things that seems like she's like they thought through it a little bit, maybe. I don't know, because you have to be careful if she pops and sees a version of herself, because then I don't know what rules they're going by.
Okay.
Because
What
if
about
it
you,
is, because
James?
it's not time travel, so I don't know. I'm sorry, it's trippy.
It is. Do you think, James? Do you think a Julie's gonna run into a Julie?
There's the probability of that. I don't know if it's going to happen. You know, and it's also, I even tried to look at some pieces before actually, but I haven't caught anything. Like, say she goes back to the RV in that moment that they were there with the bullets and stuff. Was there something in the scene that we've already, you know, watched that could have been her that we didn't know was her, like a noise or a voice, or, you know, was she there and we didn't know it, kind of thing. And I haven't found any clues like that so far, but she could have visited different points in time. You know, I'm wondering how much of it's going to be try to save dad until she figures out, well, I need to maybe try to get us out of here completely before everybody dies. And then she goes back and figures out exactly what happened to the kids. And I think it'll be something that'll help Jade, maybe even. So we'll see.
Oh, and then look at that
If
face.
she made herself.
I love Daddy. I hate Daddy and Mama around the kitchen table. Poor Jim. But now I agree. She's probably gonna, like you said, James, kind of eventually she's might be able to figure out that she's got to do other bits than just try to save Daddy, because it doesn't seem like she did. So maybe sometime after she's quote unquote finds him, and then he still dies or whatever, because we don't know what's going to happen after that moment with her. If the man in yellow is there, like, does he chase after her? Does he let her go? Does he say, you know, you can't stop what's already going to be, kind of thing? You know what I mean? Like, that's going to help her realize, hey, look, this is not working. There's something more I'm meant to do, perhaps.
It's like, it also makes you wonder, like, why is she trying to get back to the moment where the man in yellow actually kills her dad? Why wouldn't she go back to an earlier moment and just tell him, like, yo, listen, Mom's going to tell you she's going to drop some shit on you. You're going to find out some crazy shit. When you find out that crazy shit, don't go to the RV. If you're near the RV, just go anywhere else. Just don't go back to the town.
Right.
Like, why doesn't she go to, like, one moment before that instead of trying to get right back to that moment?
We don't know how it works. You will see this season. It looks like she's going to step back over that threshold again with Randall there. So again, we don't know how many times is it going to be another where she kind of stumbles around. Not like she doesn't even realize the RV or how to get to that point. She's just like, I know I can go back to places if I go here. So she might even go back to other points before she even is figuring out how to walk into the RV. Because, like, the way she did it the first time, right? She walked into the dungeon and went into, like, several kind of moments of the dungeon, and then she opened the door and it just took her to the caves. I don't know if it's because she was thinking about, like, does it work because she's thinking about something like a dream, you know, and you open a door and you're able to, like is she lucid dreaming in a sense?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
I know
think,
it's, you know, I don't know how that works.
But it is kind of time travel. You gotta kind of look at it like that, really. Even though she may not can change anything or supposedly whatever, she is kind of going to a specific time from a point in time and back.
Right, but it's no dials. She literally opened a door and ended up in the caves. So how does that work? Is it just in her mind?
Well, yeah, like, you know, maybe that's just a actual easy part of how it all works, like time slipping, you know, like zoop, zoop, zoop. She could, you know, probably bounce to 2 or 3 different places if she knew what she was doing.
That's what I mean. I wonder how they're going to say how it works as far as, because it's not like she's holding an object and the object is taking her somewhere. It's not, again, like she's in, like they did Alice in Wonderland and she was doing the little time thing in the movie and she was inside of that. I forget what the hell they called it because they used all the crazy words. But, and it kind of got her through, it slipped her through different points in time in Wonderland. And she ended up causing the events that happened and so on and so forth. They kind of did the whole circle and loop. I'm just curious on how they're going to do it, because even in like BioShock, they made the girl Elizabeth a quantum being and explained it because of the fact that part of her body was cut off at one point in time, and the Teslas kind of used this quantum machine to pull her through another universe, and it's basically the same time in a different universe, or she became this quantum being, and that's how she was able to slip through time. Like, how are they going to explain how Julie is slipping through these different moments in time? So I'm curious with all the dream elements to it. Even though it's not a dream, she's doing this while unconscious. That's another factor of it.
Yeah.
Her body is just like, again, the three that were taken seemingly in a dream. That dream element is still slightly, or that
Right.
unconscious element is still there. And that's why I said maybe like a lucid dream.
You're right. Story walking.
Like she is able to do it by, like when you're in a dream, and if you do lucid dream, you can open a door and go wherever you want and do whatever you want. And there's rules to that.
Right.
So I kind of think of it in that aspect.
Yeah, it totally can be. And she's going back through time in the story, though. And that's why I say, I know a bunch of people have the theory that she's going to be the one that calls home about Thomas and some other things, too, outside of the time or outside of Fromville. And I don't think she could do anything like that. I think it's all in the story, even the story going back to the first sacrifice of the kids, like 1500s or whatever. I think she can go back that far even, but all only within the story of Fromville.
She's not going to be able to tap outside of that.
That's just
bubble.
my theory. Yeah, that's just.
I don't think so either. I don't, because if she's able to tap outside of Fromville, then why ain't she tapping out to go say, "Hey, people, we stuck here"? Why?
Right.
I don't know, but that's actually a good question, Vic. Vic says, so if we see two people being buried after the new people came in, does that mean more people are coming? Now, I know we used to talk back in the day about how like the balance, and there's a big discussion about the bus people, but we're not going to go back to that. We're just going to, put that on the back burner. But so we know Tilly died and we know Jim died. So if we're going to keep with that theory, that would mean Sophia replaces one of them, and then somebody else would have to replace one of them. But if Sophia's priest, father, friend, dude, brother, whatever, we don't know who he is exactly, died, then that possibly could mean in the season somebody else arrives, if we're supposed to keep that balance. Because somebody would have to replace Tilly and somebody would have to replace Jim. But if her priest friend father dies, then that only leaves Sophia. That still means one other person needs to be replaced, unless it doesn't work that way. But what do you guys think? Based off some of the stuff we've talked to with Robert.
Well, it depends on if the two that came in cover the two that went out, or if we're down 3, or if we're down 2 and then down again 1. So you would have one more coming in, right?
Possibly, because I believe, see, this is where it gets even trickier. We have Nikki, who passed away the night that Acosta arrived. And we had somebody else, and Tien Chen died before then. So Acosta could have replaced one of them.
Oh, Henry came in.
And Henry came in. So that would cover those two. So we still possibly have a floater.
That's what I'm saying. Depending on if the pastor is passed.
Well, I think he's going to count the same way the two ambulance drivers counted with Acosta. They had no room for them, so they kind of got
Well, if we were
squashed right
down
when they.
two, we're down Tilly and Jim. So
Yeah.
we have to have two to replace. The two to replace would have been the new girl and the father. But he's dead, so then we're still down one.
Yes, that's what I mean. We have a floater.
Yeah. And I said if because I know I think there's still room, or at least some theories perhaps saying that the two bodies, one might be Tilly.
Yes, that's a theory.
So that's all. I'm not saying I think that, but that's still out there on the table as far as whether or not the new pastor or whatever makes it or not. I don't think he makes it, but we'll have to wait and see. If he doesn't make it, then we will have someone else possibly come in, or they're just not caring about the numbers at this point.
Could be. What do you think, James?
Yeah, I think what you said. I think we're down one. If we're going by that, and we'll just have to see.
Do you think that could possibly mean another newcomer, if not during the season? Maybe it's another cliffhanger like the bus. If nobody else dies this season, because then if more people get it this season, then we might need another big kind of drop off like the bus.
Yeah. Yeah, and it could happen either way like that, and more, like you say, more people die. It could happen where if we keep on the theme, if it's a game per se, the game overall just reached a level that doesn't matter anymore, or
right. Especially with him saying what I like something about this next part is his favorite part. We don't know.
Yeah, because if it's about to be a massacre, they're like, okay, well,
we've cut off the gates.
Yeah.
We got the final player. We're done.
Yeah, we need to wrap it up here.
This championship level match here in game.
Yeah, and we should technically see 3 graves if it's Jim, the father, and Tilly. But a lot of people think that Tilly's going to be buried off screen like Father Cautry was and like Tom was.
Right,
We
they
didn't
already
see them
buried
get
her.
buried. That she was already buried. So that's
So
why
it's still up in the
see
air.
2 graves.
That's why I said it's still up in the air. We don't know for sure who's in those 2 graves if Tilly was already buried. Because again, I can't remember. With us going back through so many different things, the time between when Tilly was taken out, because it's like the same day, right? And then we don't know when that burial is happening.
Yes.
Because we don't know when they find Jim. We don't know if it's the same time as this car comes in. I'm assuming it might be around the same time, but we don't know that for a fact. A lot of assuming just based off what they showed us in the trailer, which again is always supposed to lead us to think things that may be, may not be.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all still those things are still all on the table. And I kind of can't wait to see who it all is, and if they're gonna bring in one other person, or it's like you said, James, that girl or whoever else, Sophia, and she's like the final player. And again, but I mean, they're off on their numbers then. But again, if we go all the way back to the bus, who knows? Maybe we were off by 1. I don't know.
Right?
Yeah, or the massacre's coming, and it doesn't matter at this point.
That's true too. That if we do have another massacre kind of in the winds coming up, then it's really not going to matter the number because they'd have to replace big numbers anyway. But Vic, she said, and wasn't Victor digging those graves before the big massacre? How do you know? That's something we never got an answer to. He just said, like, he's, well, what did he say? Like, I'm just trying to get ahead, or
well, I mean, he's been through a big town massacre. We know that. And even when we watched it, I remember thinking like that was going to be like the massacre. We were getting ready for like it was going to be a big thing. Like, oh my God, there's a massacre coming. And there was, but it wasn't the one he had that he remembers as a child. or that that we see the flashbacks for, anyways. So we don't know what other events or little massacres, that went, because beforehand they, like he said, they didn't have talismans.
Correct.
So him digging those holes, I thought it was maybe he was because he had, I believe at that point was starting, because that was season 1, right? So he was remembering the massacre at that point, because he was out in the woods with Ethan at, like, what was that, episode 5 or something?
I believe so.
Might be in episode 4. I can't remember. It was somewhere around episode 5, I think. But I could be wrong. Again, all the bits. But he went out to the woods with Ethan. They were talking about the faraway trees. The dogs appeared. He started to remember more about the massacre. And then he started to dig the holes, I think, because I'm trying to remember what else was going on at the time. Oh, wasn't there something else? I want to say there was another trigger, but I can't remember. Oh, dang it. Too many bits to remember.
Right.
Oh, the 2 cars came in. So there were things that were going on up until the massacre, or what was that episode? When was Colony House Massacre? Was that episode 7?
Yes, season 1, episode 7. Yes.
So yeah, there was a few things. Just the fact that the Matthews had come in, I think, was triggering him a little bit too. Matthews, the 2 cars coming in at one time, it was almost like it had triggered something in his memory, which we know his memory's flawed, so he might be equating certain things. The same way he was like, oh yes, I my mom left, and then he's like, oh, Eloise, and then later he thought Christopher was talking to the dummy, and then it's, oh no, he was talking to the boy in white.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But he did, the 2 cars were definitely when the Jade and Tabitha characters came in, and it was Miranda and Christopher who were Jade and Tabitha.
Mm-hmm.
The last time 2 cars came on the same day. So the time the 2 cars come on the same day is the time when the Jade and Tabitha people arrived.
And we don't even know if he experienced the cicada event or not. Like, we don't know fully with his mom and Christopher what they explored to the point that they got to. Because the town wasn't working together. Like, Boyd was venturing out several times. So did his mom or Christopher end up with the cicadas? I mean, it looks like he saw the man in yellow at some point. It's just all crazy. But did he, like, I always wondered, did he have the event of the cicadas?
Yeah, we don't know how far they got in the game, if, again, just calling it that. But, that's the thing of the boy in white has seemed to say that he was playing the game differently also. So you got to throw that in. Like, he was telling them more. He gave Miranda maybe those pre-images of the paintings so she would know more than anybody before her. And he told Christopher straight up, dude, this is what you got to do, and he said that still didn't work. And so that he told Victor, I'm going to let you got to just figure it out, because I tried to just tell you with Christopher and it didn't work.
Right. And Vic, no, he was digging the holes looking for that picture. Hang on, let me find it. I'll bring that.
Yeah, he was digging up the picture, I believe, that he showed Henry of the man in yellow.
Yeah, I mean, he's still digging holes. I mean, that is true. I'm trying to bring up the other set of folder shots.
I don't think they were graves.
No, he was digging around for the... Yeah, I got it. Hang on, almost there.
I'm with Bill, though. I think Clara would know if you ask her.
Right. Yep. She sure would. She sure would.
And again, if he remembers for the most part where he buried stuff, right? Like, it didn't seem like he had a hard time, or I'm trying to remember with the suitcase. He seemed like he was having a hard time remembering. where he planted them things. So he buried this one, and again, it's like just, I don't know. That's an extra special burial there because he was digging a lot of holes trying to find it.
Well, it's probably like he remembered the way, like the area, but looks like he didn't exactly remember. Just and remember, things move. So if stuff's moving around, and
Well, he
you
found
know,
the suitcase, I thought, pretty easily, or I could be remembering that wrong. Of course, his other pictures he put with his for his sister and stuff, he put those in a special place.
yeah, I think they were
It's
in
curious
his
that he
car.
buried these images because I don't think did he bury any other images?
Not, I know the images that he pulled from of his sister were in his car.
Yeah, they were in the
his
trunk.
They were in the trunk. I just don't know.
I know he
if
buried the suitcase of items, but
it,
that was because he couldn't bury the body, so he told him to bury the items, like a burial for them. Why would, I mean, for him to bury this of the man in yellow in the ground somewhere hard for him to find, as if my point is, he wanted to bury it, and like, was it because it's so scary? Like he did not want to remember it at all.
Yeah, and again, we don't know if these are his pictures or his sister's.
That's another thing too.
So so we have to figure that out, if they're his pictures, like he's seen the man in yellow before, or are they Eloise's pictures?
Because there's more than one picture here.
I was just gonna say, is it just one picture?
It looks like there's at least maybe 2 or 3 images behind, or 2 more behind this one, maybe 3, depending. It's hard to tell, but it's possibly even 3.
And it just makes it very curious that it's in a drawing with a car.
Right. And even almost like a building over here. It's all in blue, but there's almost like there was something else. Unless it's just because there's like a line right here. So I don't know, it's like a doorway or something. I don't know. Or I'm just tripping. That's possible. I saw it's a caulk gun again, Dana. Damn it.
That thing's gonna haunt us forever.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know because there's like there's extra little drawing bits here than just the normal blue sky squigglies.
But it's like, if you look, the man in yellow is also smiling.
Well, he kind of does smile a lot, though.
I thought it was a church.
Is it the church?
I don't know.
It could be.
What I thought.
I would take it. I think it will. See, he's smiling there, Dana.
He is, but don't know if we're taking that smile as the sinister smile, or is this showing us that the man in yellow did arrive like everybody else, and is not as old as we think he is.
He could be Martin then. Exactly.
Dun, dun, dun.
He got trapped there because, he made a deal with the thing. And I guess the thing was inside of him, inside of Martin. There, Martin's innocent to a degree, but he still made a deal and ended up with the thing inside of him. He's still bad now. He's turned into the man in yellow.
Right? Like, does he have a regular origin story as an arriver in the town? Is he something older, and now we're getting into the pagan type of gods again?
Right.
That's what's going, because what throws us all off is the fact, like, they're kind of modernized, even in the way they dress. So at first, seeing the monsters, we would have never thought they were older, based off of older in the sense of, like, ancient, not, their clothes look like they're from like the 50s or 60s or whatever the case may be. Like older as in, old. So I don't know. And why the yellow? Like, I wonder, like, the yellow's got to mean something. But then he takes his jacket off and they find it. So I don't know.
Right. Well, I was one of these, I don't know if it was this lady, but one of the ladies was also doing like singing lullabies and shit to Randall. Again, why the lullabies is a constant theme or a melody.
Right?
There's so many threads.
Definitely so many threads. But we'll have to. It's here. We only have what 17 days now.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Like so, it's like around the corner.
Oh god, like Elgin's scared. I can't believe it.
I still don't like. Okay, if he's getting healed because the colony house, that's got to be the answer. Because I still don't understand how this boy is up walking around having a conversation with anybody. Like how is he talking and not drooling right now? You know, barely able to.
The colony house is magical.
Jello.
It's magical. It heals all things. And the lady, kimono lady, saved him somehow.
That has to answer it. That he got healed by. I don't know, because this is like, how many days after could this be?
Well, I mean, the patch is still bloody, so it couldn't be too many days, I guess. Perhaps a week. I don't know. Time don't go that far in from, so maybe a day or so.
And he looks okay for just having a screwdriver in his eyeball. What do you think, James? You think, like, how is this child walking around right now?
Well, the eyeball can, it's possible he could be walking around, but I think it's partly the place. You got to kind of look, or the kimono lady, like Scarlet said. Yeah.
That was a long ass screwdriver. She didn't tickle his brain a little bit.
Yeah.
That was a long ass fucking screwdriver.
I'd be like, bring me some more pain pills.
Right? Like, how is he not just
take it from Tilly. She don't need it anymore. She had morphine, right?
Yeah, she did.
What? She's not going to use it anymore.
Poor Tilly. No, she's not.
Waste not, won't not. But Elgin, he's still living, Dana. How dare you deny him his painkillers?
I'm not.
After Sarah done just straight
what if he really died and Boyd is just seeing a vision, yo?
Oh. Well, none of them have showed their wounds like that, though. That's crazy. If this one does, that throws off all the other bits with the other ones. But that would be crazy as fuck.
That would be more to torment him because of his wounds. Boyd, I don't know. But that's interesting, James.
It could be.
Clara,
all the secrets is coming out. You can't hide shit. We telling everybody.
I think he's real, though. I think he's real.
He's real. That would be crazy. Elgin haunting Boyd now. Like, see, you got Bill wondering, maybe. I mean, well, we never looked at it from that perspective.
Right? Just like, do you think Tilly's gonna haunt Fatima?
I mean, it's possible, but I don't know. I think Fatima's just haunted enough that she's going to be haunted herself with things that she saw. Because who knows? I mean, she saw all that, but then, Boyd was all walking down the steps. They had it, in the season. So who knows? It shows her back still there in the dungeons for a little moment. So who knows what else she saw? She's having a hard time. She's trying different therapies. She got a little smashy therapy, a little clay, maybe dirt therapy.
Maybe she's on the weird spectrum of I have to get my son.
Well, she's flipping out a bit. She is not happy.
I have to
anymore.
go save him. I have to go save my son.
Oh, that's
I
gonna
want
be
to go kill him. I don't know.
That's gonna be some bonker shit if she starts referring to Smiley as her son.
See, it shows her they're still in the dungeon. I don't know what's going to happen with her. She's definitely got some things she's going to have to deal with.
Yeah, but that truly, I mean, that'd freak somebody out if that happened to him.
That is awful.
She's legit got the right to be freaking out.
Well, yeah, there's so many. I mean, there's levels upon levels.
That's my luck. If I finally meet an alien and he lays an egg in me.
Mm-hmm. Your first encounter.
Damn it, damn
And
alien.
it turns out you birthed a monster, James. Damn it.
This is just this. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun this season. This is gonna be fun this season with all the giveaways and everything. We're gonna have fun this season. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm. Bill says Fatima becoming damsel in distress or Laura Croft. She seems as if she tried. Let's see what. I think they show her doing the clay or dirt sculptures first, and then she goes into the rage. I can't remember, but it is funny. It's like she tried to do some peaceful things, you know, to deal with her trauma.
Right?
And
Or
then-
they're like the levels of grief. Maybe the clay is one level. I don't know how they go, so I don't know. Maybe one of them is rage. Aren't there like different levels of grief that you like go through?
And something like that, right? And she's trying to deal with her issues. Oh, I can't find nothing. Oh, it's in there. I have it. We've seen it before. Now I just gotta find it. It's after this. There it is. See, and she's playing with the mud. She's trying.
Is she just like drag buckets of mud into like Holiday House? Like, really, you couldn't do your artwork outside?
Mm-hmm. Whatever she's doing something with it, right? God, I hope it's not the rotten food.
That's what I'm saying. How badly that must friggin' just reek. I would have been if I was Ellis, I'd be like, really, dude, you couldn't take that shit outside?
Or maybe she's fed up, like she still wants to eat that or something. I don't know. She's like, God damn it, leave me the fuck alone. Let me eat regular food. That's fucked up, man. Poor Fatima.
It's awful. It's awful. But no, this was a fun conversation. I know we're gonna kind of wrap it up here soon. But do we want to show some of the giveaways before we do?
I sure can. Be just a second to bring that up.
And James, you missed my new Clara intro. I made a new Clara intro.
Oh yeah, is it on your Clara video?
No, it's for here.
Just on this one.
For when we go live.
I have to check it out.
Maybe I'll have if Scarlet could play it on our way out. Do it for you. Yes, and I apologize if you hear my husband. He's sleeping. He's tired, and once he falls asleep, he's like an immovable object.
Mm-hmm.
So if you hear it in the background, I apologize. But he works hard. He's coming off like a 16-hour shift. So I can't do anything. It makes me feel bad. So I apologize if you hear the wreck in the background.
Yep. But we got lots of fun stuff from Nick L for you guys.
Yes, we do.
So we got a few of these. They're like mini posters.
Yes, they're mini. I think they're like 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 by 3s or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get the exact measurements. Or
Nice. So these are pretty cool. It's like the posters from the season 4. I think we said this was season 1. So that's pretty cool. You guys have a chance to win some of those.
Yes.
And of course, these are going to be really fun for everybody. I believe these are some of the coasters. We got the No from Tabitha.
Yes.
You don't fucking break me. It's always a classic. Of course, we got a couple from Jade. All right, ding dongs, it's almost go time. Yeah, anybody fuck? I already fucked it up. Anybody fuck this up? You spend a night in the box. Oh damn it! I had to spend a night in the box. Luckily, I think I'll make it somehow. They don't want me. So those are really cool. Some little coasters for you guys. And these are really neat. Of course, we'll have some more of the regular talismans, but he's got these really cool fidget talismans that when they come open like that, I don't know why, but it made me think of some sci-fi weapon at first. I was like, oh my gosh, you pulled it out of the box. And
I didn't know what I was pulling out of the box. I was like, what is... I'm confused. Did he give me a puzzle? That's all. I was just like, did he give me a puzzle? Am I going to have to try to piece this shit together?
But no, I know, it was cool though. You pulled it out. It was crazy. I thought it was like had a handle or something, and it's one, I don't know, somehow you like roll it out and it expands and you're like, haha.
Yeah, so for all you fidgeters out there, we have a talisman fidgeter. I don't fidget. Do you guys fidget? I've never been one to fidget with stuff.
I fidget with pens all the time. Usually I have something in my hand.
But I know that things are big, the poppers.
Oh, yeah, my kids got a million of those things.
All that stuff. I've never been one to fidget. Have you been a fidgeter, James? Do you fidget?
I do not.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I can't tell you if you put like something in my hand, like one of them poppers, I wouldn't be inclined to, okay, you pop this. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not a fidgeter per se.
And then we got some nice lights. Let's see how many we got. We got a couple. I think we got like 4 of them.
Yeah, I think we have 4 different designs.
Nice. We got, it was a talisman.
Yep.
Okay, Sarah. And we got another one with the crows.
And yep.
Of course, I don't know why I like this one, but I don't know, something about the yellow I like on there. I like this from one. And of course, this is pretty classic now from one. I like that one with the symbol in it. So you guys will have a chance at these lights this season for the giveaways. These are really cool. Nick L did a great job on all this stuff.
He really did. He really did. And all I have to do is like send him stuff. Like even the Stranger Things one, The Walking Dead, he's done yellow jackets for us. He made me the D&D lights. Like just so freaking cool.
David likes the crows and the yellow one. Yeah. I know they're pretty nice. And you guys got a good selection this year of stuff. And I believe this is what, just something how you can
it's like you just put on your desk or your bureau. Just it doesn't light up or anything. It just says from Ali.
Nice. Yeah, I like the little red talisman pop on it with the color. It's even got some red on the words a little bit, almost like some little blood splatter. That's kind of cool.
Yes. Well, there's lots of blood.
Indeed.
Yes, and these are just some keychains that if you are a runner-up and you don't claim a prize per se, I'm still going to send you out a set of keychains for being a runner-up. So even the runner-ups are going to get a little something.
Nice.
Get a little something. And, you know, I know you like my Walking Dead blanket, right, James? My aunt made that for me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
And it's like it's like fleece and thick and comfy. And I was so excited when I got that I think I got that for my birthday. I think like season 1 or 2 of Walking Dead.
Nice.
It's my favorite blanket.
Nice. Yeah. It's pretty sweet. We got some more coasters, right? I believe a lot.
These are the round ones. Yes. And like I said, they're going to be random. So I don't know what sets you're like. I'm just going to randomly pick 4. I won't double up on any, but you'll have 4 of the designs that you see.
Nice. A lot of different ones. We got some with a little bit different colors going on with it.
Yeah, and those are really cool. They're sturdy.
Right? You got yours, James. They're pretty thick.
They're nice. They're nice.
Oh, that was about BioShock. I think that might be. Let me double check. Wait, we got Woolworth Day, which again, these are some more that we were. Did these the ones that you got?
Yes, those are the ones he made for James. The Expanse.
Yeah, they were badass. I'm gonna have to make a shelf. I started on the shelf today.
Nice.
Right, but then that means you got to go on camera and you got to show off your collection.
It's cool. There it is, right there. I mean, it's cool.
It's cool. You see it, right? Look how cool it's set up with the Walking Dead blanket, Dana. Nobody could do better than that.
Yeah.
Right? Yes.
Above and beyond. It's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. And I got my BioShock little sign today, so I like it. It's really cool. It's really sweet. Again, thank you, Nick L. and Miss Dana.
Yes. And so I believe the first giveaway that we're going to have is going to be premiere weekend. So we're going to give away some t-shirts and
I have the t-shirts too in my other file.
some of these.
Too many folders, sorry.
Yes. So I believe we'll have 2 giveaways on Scarlet's channel, 1 giveaway on my channel, which are going to be through, the lives like we've always done. But we're going to do something cool with James, and we're going to do a giveaway in one of his videos in the comment section. So you're going to have to look out for the video that James is going to drop. We don't know which one yet and what the rules are going to be, but it's going to be kind of geared towards the comments. So you guys got to leave those comments on James's video when we tell you to.
Nice. Yeah, it's going to be exciting and new. At least for us anyways.
Right? It's gonna be interesting to see if we can pull this one off. We will. I have faith in us.
Oh yeah, we got this.
Right, James?
We can't wait to see who's going to get a shirt. I can't wait to see which one of you guys get the awesomest band t-shirt.
Yes, and I will purchase them to your size. So if you win a shirt, all you have to do is include the size that you want in the message that you give me with your address to claim it, and I will get the shirt of the size that you would like. That's why you got to wait until the end of the season for me to do so. I'm going to let all the winners get chosen, and then I'll order them in one batch because I want to order them true to size, because I didn't want to get how do you even pick a size to get? Like you get 2XL and then you have the tiny little people of the world floating in them. You get a large, and then you have people who wear bigger sizes who can't fit into them. So I will get them for your size.
Nice.
Yes.
Pixie, you want to dye your hair green? Oh, cool. Bill likes the shirts. Nice.
Yes. And, I almost forgot, we're also going to do a special giveaway for our overseas viewers who can't participate in the giveaways for the items. We're going to give away some MGM Plus gift certificates, a month's prescription.
Yeah.
Subscription to MGM Plus. No, I'm not sending you pills, folks.
That's funny.
Yes,
to get a whole month,
right? You get a month's supply. And so all I'm gonna need is an email for that one. So just give me your email. I will email you the gift certificate code, and you can, get a month of MGM.
Nice.
Right? So we're gonna have something for everybody. We're including everybody. But no, that's going to wrap it up for us here, folks. And we will be back on Scarlet's tomorrow. Right, Scarlet?
Yes, ma'am. We will be back hanging out, talking some more but also mostly trying to get together the Fromly fan song. At least we might even get 2 done. You never know.
There you go. So start thinking of your lyrics. Start thinking of, do you want a lady voice? Do you want a man voice? Do you want it pop? Do you want it rock?
It can be even like house music, whatever. We can have it kind of all like a jingle, or it can be R&B, whatever. It's all up to you guys what kind of song we come up with. If you are in the Discord, I think I just put it in the normal from... Yeah, the general chat from Me and Vic were put some ideas in there, so you guys definitely put yours in there or put them in the comments of Dana's or my stream, and we will make sure we get it all in there. Come up with them lyrics.
Pretty much. And I know you're going to be gaming this weekend, you said, possibly, Scarlet. I will be doing Easter with the family, so that's why I'm streaming tonight compared to Saturday.
Mhm.
But Scarlet, you're going to be gaming.
Possibly it's Saturday. Possibly we'll see. Because I think I'm doing stuff with family Sunday, so possibly Saturday I'll be around. But we'll just have to see. You never know what life will throw at you.
Right? And James just going to be dropping those videos. He's going to be dropping the videos.
Yeah, if I can think of something.
Well, you said you were working on your From one.
Yeah. You know, that's just a mind trip when you get into it.
Yeah, it's fun.
So you got to kind of, you know, relook at it before you go just put it up.
Mm-hmm.
Especially long ones that cover so many episodes and stuff. So,
right.
Just takes a minute.
It does. I know I get lost in my thoughts. That's why I was like, I don't know where I want to go talking about the man in yellow.
Yes.
There's so many things.
Right? And if you haven't checked out my Clara video yet, feel free to, you know, go into the From playlist and check out my Clara video. Play it a few times. Get those watch hours up for me. I will truly, truly appreciate it more than you know. And we're just going to, you know, road to monetization over here at the Witches Brew. That's what we're going to try to do as best we can. As best we can. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. We will see you tomorrow on Scarlet's and as we continue to get ready for, you know, the new season. And just remember, always keep your magic at the ready, folks, because with From, you never know when you're going to need it. All might need some magic. It's good to have some magic in your back pocket. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. But until next time, guys, bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Through the wire winds, the shadows are calling. Frost on my path as the night ignites. Ice in my veins, but my fire is burning. I ride the storm under silver lights. Witches brew, the night won't break us. Snow can't hide the path we take. Hear the howl, the storm can shake us, but we stand strong. We will not quake. Frozen skies and the moonlight's whisper. Magic flows through the winter air. Every step leaves a mark in a blizzard. Every spell sparks a brilliant flare. Witches brew, the night won't break us. Snow can't hide the path we take. Hear the howl, the storm can shake us, but we stand strong. We will not quake. Ice and amber, we'll remember. Cold forever, stand as one, we fall as never. Always never. Witches brew, the night won't break us. Snow can't hide the path we take. Hear the howl, the storm can shake us, but we stand strong. We will not quake. so call